Hello, welcome to Jeremy's Yorkshire Allotment Adventures. And well, I've started, and we started with the beetroots because they're quite simple to do actually, and we're going to pickle them today, which is rather wonderful. And well, I'm going to go in the house in a minute. Well, I think I'll wash them out here first, and then you take the heads off. But as I learnt in the summer, we'll put those in the compost bin later. Don't take too much of this off because otherwise it bleeds into the water and you lose all the beautiful colours on these. They're really simple to do. Wash them, put them in boiling water for about 30 minutes or so. Keep testing them to make sure they're nice and soft in the middle. Take them out, cool them off, and then slice them or dice them. Depends how you like your beetroots. I have my beetroots and I have my jar of distilled vinegar. Except this one here, it's not just distilled, it's got spices and whole sorts in it during the distillery process, and that means that it's going to be a little bit spicier beetroots than you would normally get if you just put it into plain old distilled water. Well, I say water, it's vinegar, we all know that, don't we? Please don't put it into distilled water. Oh, that's a flashback from the past, isn't it, when we used to have batteries in the cars. Yeah, distilled vinegar. Now, of course, you buy the plain stuff, you can add your own spices and herbs and make it really Christmassy with cinnamon and cloves and all sorts of things in your water. Well, I'm going to use this one. This is a pickling vinegar, if I can say it, pickling vinegar, and it's supposed to retain the moisture within the vegetables that you decide to pickle. So I'm going to clean them up, go inside the house and do some pickling. Just got to find a few jars now. Oh dear, we'll see you later. Hello. Well, I've done it. It's happened. And there you are. My jar of pickled beetroot. A very simple way to do it is just to boil them in the pan for 30 minutes. Another way actually is to put them in tin foil and pop them in the oven for about an hour. And they'll bake just in the same way as they have in the boiling water. And of course just peel the skins off, and here's a photograph of all my discarded peelings, the things that you don't need. And before actually, here's one of them boiling in the pan. Exciting stuff, I know. And then of course the finished result, and look at the vibrant purples, reds, beautiful. Now they've gone into here and they'll be in here for a week before we can actually taste any of them, because we like to infuse the vinegar into the beetroots with all the lovely spices that are inside this pickling vinegar. Now, where do beetroots come from? As always with lots of things, there are many theories, but the one I like is that they found beets from the Neolithic period. Yes, way back in time. Isn't that exciting? And then the Greeks had them and the Romans had them. They came into Middle England, and of course we've had them mainly since the 16th and 17th century actually, and we only started pickling them here in this country during the Second World War. But of course we had the rationing, so people had to preserve things, and that's when we started to pickle beetroots and lots of other varieties of plants. And the Greeks, they used to love the leaves off the beetroots, and in fact they thought they looked a bit like octopus tentacles. And well, I suppose if you look at them, maybe they do, I don't know. What do you think? Do you think that looks like a tentacle of an octopus? Possibly. But they loved those, and you can have those in salads and all sorts of things. So, a little brief history of the beetroot. I'm going to put mine now in the cupboard. I might even pop it in the fridge, but I think I'll just put it in the cupboard for now. And I can't wait for a week's tasting. Once again, thanks for watching Jeremy's Yorkshire Allotment Adventures. Ta-ra for now. What's that? How to pickle red cabbage? Shall I? Alright, we'll have a look on the next show. Ta-ra for now.